Glacial erosion. Glacial erosion is a powerful force that has shaped many of the world's most dramatic landscapes. During the last ice age, glaciers covered large areas of the Earth's surface, and as they moved, they carved out a variety of landforms in both upland and valley regions. These glaciers have left behind a legacy of features that tell the story of their incredible power. In upland areas, where glaciers originated and began their journey, the process of glacial erosion has created some striking landforms. Cirques are large, bowl-shaped hollows found at the head of a glacial valley. They form when snow accumulates in a depression on a mountain, eventually compressing into ice. As the glacier moves, it erodes the back wall of the depression through processes like plucking and abrasion, deepening it into a steep-sided, rounded hollow. Cirques often have a small lake known as a tarn in the center, formed by melting ice. Arates are narrow, sharp ridges that form between two adjacent cirques or glacial valleys. As glaciers erode two sides of a mountain simultaneously, they create steep-sided ridges. The result is a knife-edge ridge that is typical of glaciated mountainous regions. The famous striding edge in the Lake District, UK, is an arete. Pyramidal peaks are pointed mountaintops formed by the erosion of multiple glaciers diverging from a central point. When three or more cirques cut into a mountain from different sides, the result is a sharp, pointed peak with steep walls on all sides. The Matterhorn in the Alps is one of the most iconic pyramidal peaks. As glaciers descend from upland areas, they follow pre-existing river valleys, dramatically altering their shape and creating distinctive valley features. Unlike the V-shaped valleys formed by rivers, glaciers carve out broad, U-shaped valleys with flat floors and steep, straight sides. As a glacier moves through a valley, it erodes the sides and bottom equally, widening and deepening the valley into a U shape. The Yosemite Valley in California is a famous U-shaped valley. Hanging valleys are smaller valleys that join a main glacial valley at a higher level, often creating waterfalls. They form when tributary glaciers, which are smaller and less powerful, erode their valleys less deeply than the main glacier. When the ice melts, the tributary valley is left hanging above the main valley. Bridal Veil Fall in Yosemite National Park is fed by a hanging valley. Ribbon lakes are long, narrow lakes that form in the bottom of a U-shaped valley. As glaciers move, they can deepen parts of the valley floor more than others due to varying rock hardness. After the glacier retreats, water fills these over-deepened areas, creating ribbon lakes. Lake Windermere in the Lake District, UK, is an example of a ribbon lake. Truncated spurs are former river valley spurs that have been cut off and steepened by glacial erosion. In a river valley, interlocking spurs form where the river winds around resistant rock. A glacier moving through the valley bulldozes straight through these spurs, truncating them and leaving steep, cliff-like edges. The truncated spurs in the Nant Francon Valley in Snowdonia, Wales. Glacial striations and grooves. These are long parallel scratches and grooves found on the surface of bedrock. As glaciers move, the rocks and debris they carry grind against the bedrock, leaving behind these marks. They indicate the direction of the glacier's movement. Striations can be found in many glaciated regions, such as in the Canadian Shield. Glacial erosion has been a key force in shaping both upland and valley landscapes. In upland areas, it has created features like cirques, arates, and pyramidal peaks, which are the result of intense erosion by glaciers at high altitudes. In valley regions, glaciers have transformed V-shaped river valleys into broad, U-shaped glacial troughs, leaving behind hanging valleys, ribbon lakes, and truncated spurs. These features provide clear evidence of the glacier's immense power to reshape the Earth's surface, leaving behind landscapes that continue to influence our environment today.